What is up, guys? Derek with Divine AV here, back on another cool 13-channel home theater system. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, give us a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and hand you on over to Warren so he can give you the whole breakdown of what all went into this bad boy. Let's get it going.
What's up, guys? Warren, Divine AV. Let's get right into the specs of this system. This, my friends, is a 13-channel system. It is a 9.2.4 configuration. What that means is 3 speakers behind the screen. You've got 2 in the rear, right over there. Sorry, made it hard. 2 in the rear. We got 2 in the sides here. So those are your side surrounds. We got your front wides. So your front wide left and right. You've got 4 overhead speakers. So you have your front presence and then your rear presence. So 4 overheads, and then we have 2 subwoofers. So we got 1 in each corner there. All right, so let's get into it here. First of all, the masterpiece, the custom curved, acoustically transparent Divine AV 171-inch curved screen. This is a gray material. It's phenomenal. So that's just a masterpiece. It is excellent size for the room and gives you that real cinematic, grand feel. Behind the screen, we have the client-supplied Boston Acoustic BT1s. These are actually really good speakers, and I was able to dial them in very well with the system here. Derek and the crew did a phenomenal job getting those custom mounted partially in the wall, and he'll show you a little pop-up of that right now.
And in our front stage, we have, you guys want to come over here, 2 Boston Acoustic bookshelf speakers for the front left and front right, and we have a nice THX 504 for the center channel. Very high-end speakers for this theater.
For the center channel, we went with the Klipsch THX 504L. This is an in-wall THX certified center channel. It's got a titanium compression driver, which is phenomenal, so ultra high fidelity. For the surrounds, so we have the wides, we have the side surrounds, and the rears. We went with the Klipsch Pro-16 RWs, just like that. And you see for the front wides, Derek actually did a custom mount job on them. And you'll see here on the side where he actually pulled these out from the wall a bit so we can really get them pointed a bit towards the center seating position so it's proper front wide content. In addition to that, you have the adjustable Tractrix tweeter, and he was able to tweak that even further towards that listening position. And guys, it sounds awesome. Of course, you'll see his custom painted grills there, custom painted grills, and then he's got those logos that he put right there on the bottom. Just that little additional touch, the set Divine AV difference right there. All right, for the overheads, we have the Pro-16RCs by Klispch. Perfectly timber matched all the way around, with the exception of those BT1s. So that took some finagling to get those to match well with the system, but I can tell you that we certainly made it work and work very well. Let's get into projection. So we have the Epson 6050 projector. Thing's got amazing contrast. We chose it mostly for its brightness. In this space on such a massive screen and a long throw distance, we really wanted a very bright projector, and that serves that purpose very well. Alrighty, subwoofers. This is the fun part. So we went right there, and Derek will show you a little kind of unboxing here on the sidelines.
Are you recording that walk-in? Yeah.
All right, guys, here we have the big boy, the Klipsch THX 1200 SW. This is my first time installing this bad boy. You saw me bring it in there. Weighs 80 pounds. So this thing weighs about as much as the SPL-150, but it doesn't have an amplifier or power supply in it. So we are super excited to use this thing. It is a long throw subwoofer. So we're putting it here in the front corner so it can throw back. Let's unbox it. Klipsch is very cool. They designed their boxes to actually be flipped over like this. So by the time you flip it over, speaker's upright right there. Jeez, it's heavy. Again, Warren, I love this THX line. We have THX speakers in our own homes. Woo. Jeez, this thing's big. Cody. That's a big subwoofer. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty, that Klipsch Sarah metallic.
With the THX 1200 by Klipsch, it's a beast, my friends. Like, I mean, it weighs 80 pounds, and this is a passive woofer. We went with external amplification, and we're powering it with just about 1,000 watts. So, man, that thing really knocks. In the rear, we went with the Klipsch SPL-100. So great little sub. The reason we went with two different subs here is we wanted this one to do the higher frequency response in the bass range. So this is playing up to about 125 hertz. And then this one here is playing that lower frequency response, about 50 hertz down all the way to about 18 hertz or so. Okay, now getting into the rack. So this here is the Strong series. It's the Strong Custom Wrap by Snap AV. We chose every component on this rack. We actually chose this specific model so we could get it to fit as flush as possible in this small 20-inch deep space. You'll see it's a very nice build. We're still going to come back and put a few more blanks in here next week to fill up these additional gaps. And then we have a custom cooling system going in as well. These amplifiers, I mean, these receivers here are actually powering, these are some old receivers that are powering some secondary Sonos zones throughout the house. This is our sub amplifier, 1,000 watts RMS. And then, of course, we have this beast right here, guys. This is the heart of the system. This is the Denon AVR-X6700h. This does have 13 channel processing, and it has 11 channels of amplification, which is what's powering all of our side surrounds and overheads. As for the front amplification, we are using this Crown XLS 1002, which is providing tons of power to those BT1s. We've got the Wattbox lighted system here, which is really nice. Lights up the whole front of the rack. And this is also providing surge protection for our entire system. For sources, we've got a nice Samsung Blu-ray player in there, Apple TV 4K. Now, Derek came back and added, I need to do that. Derek came back and added Lutron switches, because so we have Lutron Caseta or Caseta, I don't know, however they pronounce it. Caseta, whatever it is. Yeah, so we have that in here. That was just kind of something that he wanted to do. Harmony Pro 2400 remote control, and then you've got the Lutron switches actually programmed here, so you can press the buttons. So you press and hold, that kills the lights. Press and hold again, comes back on. Sorry, press once, comes back on. You can actually dim them down by pressing that minus button right there, and you see it kind of starts dimming them out, just like that. Let's turn those back on so you guys can see what we're doing here. All right. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, the stairs. Sorry, where'd you have the stairs? Outlet button. Oh, my bad. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't even know he did that. So Derek actually, programmed the stair lighting, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about some of the custom stuff that that they did in here during the installation. So I'm going to hand you over right now to Derek, and then he'll take you to some demonstrations, and then the outro. Stay tuned, guys.
All right, thanks, Warren. Yeah, our custom aspects, Warren had already touched base a little bit on it. It was the painting of the speaker grills, as well as that lighting we did there on the stairs. We painted some face plates. They had some really janky looking vent cover looking things on there, so we helped them out, got rid of those, got the little plastic gloss going and painted those. Looks really nice. Warren touched base on the speakers that we had moved already. We did the LED lighting throughout the entire cove. which is actually programmed in with the Logitech Pro 2400. So I'll go over, switch to this. I can go here to my devices, LED light controller, and I can toggle them on and off. I can put them in different colors and then chase them. Very, very, very cool system. So yeah, we have this whole thing set up to do different modes and whatnot. So yeah, overall we worked very hard on this project. You saw we got these awesome sconces put in. These are really beautiful, especially when you're just watching at night with just a little bit of ambient light on. I'll go ahead and turn those on. Shut the overhead lights off so you guys can see what that looks like. It's really, really phenomenal look in this room. They had chosen their fixtures, and this is some of the nicest fixtures I've seen in a room. Very, very happy with the turnout. The whole room's wired 14 gauge. The room is wired 11 channels. We added 2 more sets of 14 gauge for the front wides, as well as 14 gauge for the subwoofer, because it is passive sub. As Warren mentioned, he was powering it from the rack. So yeah, that's why we had to drop down this column and run those. So yeah, super custom work. We had a blast on this project. We advised on it. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, Warren had actually met with the client. He was, he's from out of state when he first got with us. So he actually had met him over the phone basically, and had been checking up on his project for him. And he actually got them to put all the speakers in the proper location. We were originally going for 11 channels, so wasn't a huge deal for us to end up coming up and dropping these. And the guys at Pre-Wire probably would have put them in the wrong place anyways, so we were able to drop them and get them in the right places in the column. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Outro.
Oh, demos though. You want to change that part right there?
Oh yeah. I said that, blah, 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 blah.
Say, all right, guys.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into some awesome demonstrations here, and then we'll roll you out here. Check it out. Do one more take. I'll just do the outro.
I like this.
I wanted to do the outro too.
Yeah, you both.
All right, guys, how about that? This was such a cool project. We had such a blast on this one. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and we'll see you on the next one. Cool. You'll follow me.
Yeah, no.